Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. I am Dr. Muhammad Abdul Hadi Bunyamin from University Technology Malaysia, UTM. Today, I would like to share our research project regarding graduate success attributes for engineering students, major learning outcomes, and significance of the course. General skills such as communication, team working, and problem solving are all essential for university students to secure a job after graduation. These skills are useful for them to become competent workers, along with knowledge and skills of specific studies such as computing and engineering. Nonetheless, many university graduates have problems in mastering general skills, especially communication. This is mentioned by Tulasi Palapanadhan, 2019, and Mail, 2010. In this study, we used the course of graduate success attributes as a case for study. In 2017, a course called Graduate Success Attributes, or GSA, was introduced in University Technology Malaysia, UTM, as a general course and is compulsory for students to enroll. UTM really wants all students to gain valuable skills from the course so that they are well prepared with career skills to secure employment. However, a question comes regarding students' acceptance to the course because it is new for all students, and not all students might have been interested in learning the course. To date, no studies have been done regarding the significance of the GSA course from engineering students' perspective. Two research questions were used to investigate the subject matter. First, what had students mostly learned from the course? And the second one, how did students perceive the GSA course in terms of its significance? This study is significant because it was conducted in a university, UTM, that is engineering-based and is known for its reputation in engineering. The findings from this study could be used to inform engineering education agenda and how engineering graduates could be better equipped with essential employment skills. About the literature review of this study, Tulasi Palapanadhan and Hussain and Imran 2019 have mentioned that engineering students have issues regarding communication skills. They have problems because they are not really confident when speaking, especially in English. And second one, in relation to the problems, instructors play a vital role in changing students' learning, especially their attitude toward learning. And the instructors themselves have strong influence on students' learning. By using a more kind of active learning, it may help students to learn better and also to increase the reputation of the instructor from the perspective of the students, because students feel that they can learn from someone who are capable in teaching. Regarding the research methodology, this study was done in November 2019, on last year, where students were asked to write self-reflection in the mid of the semester, and it was an assignment for them. All students were asked to write a reflection that addressed the questions such as, what have you learned from the GSA course? What challenges have you faced in the course? And how will you solve those challenges? A total number of 36 students wrote the written reflections and submitted them to the instructor. and the instructor was the first author of this paper. To analyze the data, coding strategies were used to generate findings. Initially, the primary codes came up are communication skills, team working skills, student acceptance on the course, and also student satisfaction on the instructor. After the codes generated from each student's reflection, the pattern of codes was identified across students, and the main codes emerged where it was shared with other researchers, other authors of this paper, so as to validate the codes generated and to minimize biases because the main author was the instructor of the GSA course. For the first finding, all students, without exception, had mentioned in their reflection that they learn how to speak better, especially in public. And even many of them thought that their self-confidence increased if they have better communication skills. They also deemed that the GSA course was critical for them to gain generic skills for a better employment prospect. Some of them initially did not put a high value on the course. However, their mind had changed because of the ways they were taught. So this is one example of students' reflection written by respondent number 4. So you can read it because it is a very long answer provided by students. But in sum, what he wants to mention is that actually he had low esteem in speaking, and he had been given to talk publicly in front of the class, and he is really appreciating the ways he was given an opportunity to speak publicly and how it increased the confidence of himself. This is the second example. It's a very long one. However, if I can summarize, this student actually tried to appreciate the ways he was taught by the instructor. He thought that instructors was good and he really satisfied with the ways they were teaching. So for discussion, conclusion, and recommendation, we as the researchers feel that communication is important for students to develop. However, it is very important to note that communication skills were not included in the assessment of the GSA course because it's already said by the university that communication is not assessed for the course. So we would like to suggest the university to include communication as one skill to be assessed in the GSA course. We also found that instructors play a critical role in shaping students' attitude toward learning in the GSA course, so that we feel that getting quality instructors will enable students to learn from someone who can change their mindset toward learning a new generic course. So we would like to appreciate and to acknowledge the FRGS funders, which is Ministry of Higher Education of Malaysia, for the funds provided for this project. And we also would like to appreciate our employer, UTM, for the continuous support given to us to complete this project. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.